Going up to London, guys. Day 29 of Super September. Didn't miss the train this time. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the City of London. Welcome to Tower Bridge. And welcome to day 29 of Super September. Wow, guys, what a glorious day as we pan round to the Tower of London and then all the new buildings that are going up in the City of London. You can see there Horizon 22, the big one. You can see there the walkie-talkie, the cheese grater, the scalpel, and the Lloyd's building is hidden amongst them. So it's a glorious English summer's day. And as I pan back round to Tower Bridge, you can see in the distance the Canary Wharf area, which has just changed dramatically over 40 years, absolutely dramatically. We've got the backdrop here of the River Thames, and we're in central London for day 29 of Super September. So the plan is, guys, I'm going to walk across Tower Bridge, past the tower, up to the monument, which we can't see at the moment, through the buildings, past the Bank of England, and then I'm going to finish down at St Paul's Cathedral. And if you look very, very carefully on that building, you can just see the top of it, all 365 feet of it. So welcome to today. Thanks for joining me, and as always, let's get to work. Right, guys, thanks for joining me on this iconic walk across Tower Bridge. I'm just going to walk slowly across this, guys, get a bit of litter en route. Just quickly, so there you can see the Shard, which is the tallest building in London, although that one is the tallest building in the City of London. Now what I'm trying to say, guys, is there is an area in London called the City of London. So Horizon 22 is about 900 feet, the tallest building in the city, but that's the tallest building in the entire city, if that makes sense. And in front of me you've got the London headquarters, so the London Assembly. Guys, I've met this lady just down here. I've taken lots of pictures for her. What's your name?
My name is Meow.
Meow. How long are you in London for?
5 days.
5 days in London, guys. There you go. She's making the most of it. Well, enjoy London.
Yeah.
And welcome to the iconic Tower Bridge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Guys, I don't know, I'm going to quite edit that one. She sort of dived in as I was speaking to you, but yes. So, as I was saying, guys, so you can see now St Paul's. You can see the dome in the distance of St Paul's, just above HMS Belfast. London is a fantastic city, guys. It's definitely one of the top cities in the world. It's got a bit of everything. There's no two ways about it. I've had this discussion with people. I could say there's about 5 really iconic cities in the world where they've got sort of almost everything, like history and transport and things to see, and London's definitely one of them. I think London, Paris, Tokyo, New York and Rome are my 5. Now you could debate me on that, and I'd say there's no rights or wrongs, but London's definitely one of them. So we're just walking over Tower Bridge, guys. So there was a if you just look up at these real quick, these are what people would have walked up in the past. So when the bridge was constructed, and it was started construction in 1888, these would have been the stairs which you would have walked up to go, and you would have crossed the river when the bridge was up. Because remember that it was opened for, this bridge was designed specifically because of the Port of London. So this was the last bridge to be designed in the sort of centre of London. And what happened was the ships would come through here, and basically to stop the traffic, the interruption of people, they could walk across the top here. I'm just going to pan up, guys, look and show you. So they could walk across these things at the top. They're just a tourist thing now. And then they'd walk down the other side, so their journey wouldn't get interrupted, and then the bridge would close. So that was the point of these, you see. At the moment it still gets open 800 times a year, but you can imagine in olden days. I need to squeeze past all these people. Right guys, very busy in London as you can imagine, especially on a beautiful summer's day like this. So it still gets opened. A little bit of rubbish, as I say, 800 times a year. So guys, yeah, the bridge was designed by Horace Jones, and as I said, it took about 6.5 years to build. And I think the bus driver's winding up the school children. And yeah, it opened in 1894. And what I'm going to do now, guys, is just walk across the bridge. I just want to get in everything I can today, guys. I'll make an apology if it's quite a long video just for today, but believe it or not, this is the last video I'm filming for Super September, because I've already filmed video 30. So yes, this is the last one I'm filming, so I'm going to make the most of it. The beautiful sights of London and the beautiful sights of a 380, British Airways 380 going back to Heathrow. Not much rubbish around here, guys, to be honest. As I said, central London has an armada of litter pickers, as you can imagine. There's an armada of people as well, but an armada of litter pickers, as you can imagine. This is a novelty video today, guys. It's just it's a sightseeing video where basically I'm showing you around the sites, and I might pick up a bit of litter en route. So I'm going to make my way down the stairs here, guys, and go to around the side of the Tower of London. Just going to pan back. So this Tower Bridge, busy with traffic today. So they'd run across that in the London Marathon. It's just shy of halfway. And now what I'm going to do, make my way over that way towards the tower and the old Roman wall, and then into the city of London and towards the monument and whatnot. So I'll catch you over there. Picking up rubbish from the Tower of London. I don't think William the Conqueror would have expected this when he sort of founded it in 1066. There you go, guys. Finally got a little bit of rubbish. So yes, guys, that's the Tower of London over there. As I said, founded in 1066 by William the Conqueror, but it was only a small place then, and then subsequently over the next 1,000 years it's been added to slowly and surely. And let's just let people take a look at it quickly for those who don't get to see it every day of the week. So home to the crown jewels. Old Charlie has his headgear in there, basically. Yes, I'm going to put the crown in here and keep it safe from all those nasty wenches that are trying to steal it. Tower of London, guys, Tower of London. Right, guys, so that's part of the old Roman wall that used to surround London. So obviously the Romans founded London, called it Londinium, long time ago. And obviously when they was doing some excavations here, they found part of the wall, you see. So now it's just sort of kept here. People can just see where London's history started. And as I said, we're right by the tower, look. So you've got the Roman wall, thousands of years old, the Tower of London, 1,000 years old, and the Shard, 10 years old. That's London for you. The world's developing at a fast pace. Right, guys, I've just had to jump the wall here at the Tower of London, as I have seen a little bit of litter that isn't cleaned. Obviously it just blows in here, and I would assume the people who clean it, oh dear, come on Jared, you can do it, aren't as robust as me. Something I didn't think I'd be doing today. Jump in the wall at the tower. There's another one down there. I'm gonna go and get it because it'll just bug me. Oh, jump in the walls at the Tower of London, eh? Oh dear. Right, that's one of them. The lid has come off. That's the other. There you go, guys. What a service. What a service to my home city. It's a little bit grubby in here, guys. As I said, it's probably just overlooked more than anything. But ultimately, this is a litter picking video. So we might as well pick up some litter. Don't know how much litter we're going to get today. To be honest, couldn't care less today. This is just my final video to make for Super September. I'm going to enjoy it. I've enjoyed Super September, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, let's just get in here, guys, for the moment. I've really enjoyed Super September. Doing like home videos and videos abroad. The New York one was outrageous. I had to go and troop with Lauren for that, to go and I said, Lauren, I've got to go and find myself a litter picker. You've got one? I said, yeah, but it's in California. I said, California's flipping thousands of miles away, I goes. So we had to go and buy a litter picker, which I used for that one event. And then I just gave it away to some New York public service guy. Yeah, I might actually get a bag out of this, guys. Here and there. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. I'm going to make my way over to the monument, guys. Yeah. Done a nice bit of litter picking there. I'll catch you over by the monument. Barry. There's no Barry Schumacher's, guys, up in central London. I'll tell you why. Because there's a speed camera on every corner. There is a speed camera on every corner. Notwithstanding that after time the streets are closed as well. I'm just making my way to the monument, guys. Having to speak a bit of Spanish to my Spanish friends who have sort of been following me since the tower. So let's get to the monument. Oh, hang on a minute, guys, hang on a minute. We've got a bit more rubbish to pick up. Oh, I've got to be honest, it's a hot day. Very hot day. Just nice to have a bit of shade for 1 minute. Right, let's get to the monument, guys. Let's get to the monument. Right, guys, there's the monument then. It's 202 feet tall and it was built to commemorate the Great Fire of London in 1666. So, and the reason it's 202 feet tall is it's exactly 202 feet from where the fire started in Pudding Lane. Obviously the Great Fire of London burnt for about a week and destroyed a lot of the buildings, but it also wiped out the plague, which was causing havoc at the time. So you can see the people at the top of the monument, guys. It's a great little visit, actually. It's about a £5. You walk up the 300 stairs plus, 303 stairs I think. If you don't have a connery by the time you get to the top, there are some great views from it. It's an iconic experience, it really is. So just going back to the tower as well, I just wanted to, I forgot to add that the Tower of London was also used as a prison and used as executions as well. So there's some history with the Tower of London, but there's another part of London's history, guys, the monument. So if you ever are in London, I really suggest you go and just, if you can get to the top, if you've got the fitness to do it, go to the top. In the meantime, guys, I have a very, very, very full bag of rubbish which I need to empty, and then I'm going to go and get a quick cup of tea. Let's pan back to the monument, guys. This is about London today. This isn't really about litter. I need to go and get a cup of tea and a sarnie because I'm already running out of gas, and then we'll continue on our merry way. Right, guys, so one last look at the monument from this angle, and as I pan round by that post box, you can see the very first bag I've done. It's very heavy, mind you. That's sort of trolley sort of weight on that, should I say. So one bag, quick cup of tea for me, guys, quick sarnie, and then we'll make our way over to the buildings in central London, the city of London, I mean, the big buildings over there. Catch you over there. Right, guys, there's a half-eaten pan of raisin there, which I've just been in Pret. I've been in Pret and got a cup of tea and I went in Tesco's, believe it or not, and they gave me a free sandwich. Good old Tesco's. Every little helps. They gave me a free sandwich. The lady said, are you litter picking? I said, yeah. She said, have it on the house, thank you very much. I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
More safe because it didn't go that far. I don't know, is it using to
Let me finish this, guys, and I'll come back to you. Right, guys, I've just walked through the iconic Leadenhall Market, and at the moment I'm walking next to the Lloyd's building, which, if I just pan back a little bit, it resembles a Borg cube more than the building. We are the Borg, you will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. But they reckon say like half the insurance policies in the world pass through this building in some shape or form. Strange to think. So Leadenhall Market's over there, guys. I've just walked through it. So as I said, that's in the Harry Potter films, in one of them. I think it's the Order of the Phoenix, and you get a better view there now, guys, of the Sky Garden building as well, as I've just walked away from it a bit. So the Sky Garden, as I said, the gardens at the top, it's free, but you have to book it online at least a couple of months beforehand. So if you're planning a visit to lovely central London, just think about that, guys. That's very nice. It's good little hour and a half to kill. You get some fantastic views. And as I said, the Leadenhall Market I just walked through, and I think they ran through it in the 2012 Olympic marathon as well. The men and women's marathon both ran through it as well as part of the course. Oh. So we're getting little bits and bobs. So guys, done about a bag and a quarter since I left Tower Bridge. So but who cares about litter today, guys? Who cares about litter? I've been looking forward to this one. As I said, guys, this is my last one I'm filming for Super September. I've already filmed tomorrow's one, number 30. I've already filmed it, so this is my last Super September video. So I just want to say thank you, guys, for watching. If you've watched every one every day, thank you. If you do watch every one over a period of time, thank you. Okay, so I'll just stand here a sec, guys, pan round a bit. So this one's known as the Scalpel, guys. From a distance it looks like a giant scalpel, and then as I pan round, you've got the Gherkin, as it's known. That's a beautiful building, that is. If you look really carefully, there's some nut job cleaning the windows at the top. And then let me pick up my stuff, guys, and cross the road, because we'll get a better view of it. We'll pan on the vert. So this is Leadenhall Street, guys. That is now the cheese grater building, and as you can see, oh, there's another nut job cleaning the windows. They have balls of steel, those people do. Absolute balls of steel. I don't think there's all that. If you filled that full of $100 bills, I wouldn't clean those windows. No chance. I don't have those. I haven't got. There ain't enough Brave tablets for me to take. So that's the cheese grater building, guys. About 700 feet tall, and just you can see that yellow box on the top. That's the the biggest building in the city of London now, Horizon 22. So this is this spot's changed dramatically, as I said. So as I just pan back down to ground level, I'm going to keep walking down towards the Bank of England, guys. So we'll just keep plodding along and see what we get. There you go, guys. That is called Tower 42 now. When it was built in the 70s, it was called the NatWest Tower, and it was the biggest building in London for about 15 years. But now it's just been totally overtaken by others. So I'm now just walking down Cornhill, which will take me down to the Bank of England. Stay with me, guys, because there's a couple of things I want to just put in to the video, actually, so I can burn them up whilst I'm trying to look for any litter. So I recently went up to North Wales with Mrs. O because we've got a few things we want to do before we move, and there's an aqueduct up there, guys. So I'm going to put some pictures up quickly of this aqueduct and me and Mrs. O on them. So it's just to the south of Wrexham. Now let's get out me finger. I was not overly familiar with Wrexham, guys. It's an area of North Wales, but it's become a bit more famous with a documentary that's on the Disney Channel called Welcome to Wrexham. You've got Ryan Reynolds and his pals. They've bought Wrexham Football Club, and in the last 4 years they've gone from like non-league status right up to the Championship, which they're now in. But just 5 or 6 miles south of Wrexham, there's this World Heritage Site, the aqueduct, which was built in about 1795. So we went and saw that as well, me and Mrs. O, which was really nice. I want to just share that with you guys. And then also forget that. Right, guys, I've arrived at the Bank of England and all the pomp and ceremony of the buildings around it. So the Bank of England was basically, the site was built in 1666 as well, after the Great Fire of London, and basically there's been a bank there since then, but it was in 1946 that it was nationalised, and it's become sort of part of the state, should we say. So that's the building of the Bank of England, as I said, and whatnot. Now what we're going to do, guys, is just make our way down to St Paul's now. I've got I don't know if I've edited in or not, I don't know if I'll bother editing, but I've got another 3/4 of a bag, but it's so spaced apart, I don't know if I'll edit it into the video or not. But we're coming up to sort of 1 3/4 bags, so let's just keep walking down to St Paul's, guys, and see what we get. Let's see what we get. Right, guys, I've just had to drop off bag 2 then. I'm probably only about 500 metres from St Paul's Cathedral, so it just gives me a chance to say a few things. First of all, you might have seen Chili in the summer release a video about these tongs. Well, he gave me this pair. He said, what do you want, the curved or the straight handle? I said, no, I much prefer the curved handle. So these are the new Ranger tongs. They are a little bit lighter than the old ones, but a lot easier to operate. The other Ranger tongs, which I still have them, but they're much heavier on the hand. They're the ones I'm complaining about, the pressure that I have to put on them. But these are a vast improvement. I don't know how much they are. I'll try and find out when I'm editing the video of how much they are. Probably 25 quid would probably be a ballpark starting price. but these are very, very good, very, very good. So they're very robust as well. So if you are thinking of investing in a pair, you know how much litter picking I do. I go out sort of 28 days a month litter picking, and I've not had any problems with the tongs. As I said, the only issues I might have had with them were just operating issues, like pressure or whatnot. There's a glove over here, I want to get it. And obviously every so often you have to change the knobs, the little feet at the end. So tell you what I'm going to do, guys. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay to the road. We're right on top of St Paul's. We're right on top of it. There's no litter this side. Let me cross over, guys, and give you a better view of it. So we've just done 2 bags today. But as I said, today's video ain't really about litter picking in general. It's about other things. It's just about enjoying ourselves, guys, for the last video I'm ever going to make for Super September. There you go, guys. St Paul's Cathedral. Again, built in 1666. A lot of building in 1666. They must have gone mad. It's 360 feet, 65 feet high, guys. That represents 1 foot high for every day of the year. Built by Sir Christopher Wren. Now, I've not been inside it since I was a child, but apparently there's been 5 cathedrals on this site over the years, but this was the last one to be built, St Paul's Cathedral, with its iconic dome. If you just look above the dome and you've got the cross on top, you might see some people on the gallery up there. So you can go in the building. It is a very nice building. A lot of churches and mosques and all sorts of things around the world I've been lucky enough to see. So but this is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them, guys. So this is the famous St Paul's Cathedral in central London. And although it's our finishing point, I am just going to keep filming just a tad more, guys, just because I want to get up to Blackfriars station. So we'll see what we get. But as far as the landmarks are concerned, guys, that is it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed the landmarks as much as the litter picking, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Let's just see what we get, and I'll sum up at the station no matter what. Right, guys, I've walked away from St Paul's. I'm at Blackfriars station. Believe it or not, this bridge here is the new Blackfriars station bridge. It used to be that the trains would come in from the south, which is that direction, and then terminate here, and then everyone who wanted to be on the south side had to walk across this footbridge, which was built in 1760. Just in the distance there as well, you can see the building known as the Vase. We like to give our buildings a nickname, as you know, guys. And then just over there now, you can just see the London Eye, and the Houses of Parliament would just be out of view slightly. They're just round the bend a bit more. As I said, I'm more in the city today, so that's the Vase. So this bridge, guys, yeah, it was in one of the James Bond films as well. He runs across it in one of them. Could be Skyfall. I think it is Skyfall. So basically, you see these piers. These were a bridge that used to be here, and basically there was 2 sets of them, and what they done was they used the set to widen the bridge. They thought, well, we've already got the piers here, so they used half the bridge for the rails, and then they widened it, and then when they widened it, they used the other half for the rails until it was all finished, and now it's a much bigger, wider bridge for the trains to come in. So little fact there, guys. So there's the Shard again. As I said, I've walked about 3 miles today. I've only got 2 bags of rubbish, guys, which brings our Super September total up to 312 bags after 29 days. So thank you very much for watching today, guys. Not much litter. I think it was about a bit more than litter today. And as I just pan round, you can see the iconic Unilever building there. They make all sorts of things, perfumes and toothpastes and whatnot, and how's your fathers and Bob's your uncles and all that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Day 29, but as I said, for me this is the last time I'm gonna say it. So thank you for watching day 29 of Super September. I will catch you tomorrow. As I said, that one's already been filmed, so I think we'll leave you with a nice London landmark, that bridge, to say catch you tomorrow.